creation. Every sound that resonates with your destiny is supposed to be in your spirit. And so as you begin to journey with God and resonance takes place, that sound breaks out from within you. Sound is not supposed to enter you from outside. Sound is supposed to break out from within you, because the strings are resonance frequencies that are born through your intercourse with God. And so when this guy had no connection with God anymore, he created another external sound to create vibration. That was when the man created the system of transactions, buying and selling. It was Cain that pioneered all of that, because he was trying to build independence from God. Now we are in the earth realm, so we can't run away from it. We will now enter into it to colonize it. So we are not saying we should leave it and go back to the mountain. However, over and above the systems of the world, we must stay connected to Zion, so that we infuse Zion into where we are. And so in Genesis 4 verse 25 and 26, the Bible said, from the days of Enosh, it said, men began to call upon the name of the Lord, because what Cain created made it difficult for men to remember God. Men could live comfortably without God, and that was the first time men learned to exist without God. And so the only technology that was recreated to bring back the presence of God and the government of the heavens to the earth was the altar that was created by Enosh. And when men began to call upon the name of God, the program of God was re-engineered again. You see the same thing happen in the life of Noah. Noah knew this system so much that when God wanted to destroy the earth, God showed him a pattern. It was that pattern God showed him that made Noah to create an ark. And when the world was created, the waters could not destroy the ark. What was destroying the world was what was exalting Noah. And so a point comes, a man attains invincibility because he's living by a system that is superior to the natural realm. Take for example, when you want to survive financially on earth, you have to buy and sell. You have to provide value. And we do that too because we are in the world. But we are not limited to buying and selling. The Bible said, cast your bread upon the waters. You will find it after many days. It said, give a portion to 7, give a portion to 8. You know not the evil that will come upon the earth. If you are doing buying and selling alone, if evil comes to the earth, it will go down. But when you give to 7, give to 8, even if the earth crumbles, you will still be wealthy. Because this one is not earthly civilization, it's heavenly civilization. And so when men begin to pray, they begin to download heaven to earth. Because our invincibility is not what earth creates. Our invincibility is what heavens create. We will participate with earth, but over and above that participation, there is a superior participation we have that makes us live over and above the limitations of the earth. That's why I say when men are cast down, you know that there is something you have in you that makes it impossible for you to be cast down. He said, you say you are lifted up. Why is that so? So when we talk, we don't communicate. When we talk, we create. It's a civilization, but you can't know it. No matter what you read, you can't know it, because there's no book that captured it. It's not in any syllabus in the world. That when men are going down, the way you take yourself up is to talk yourself up. And so when we are talking, we are not motivating ourselves. When we are talking, we are mobilizing spirits. Because the Bible said the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the deep, and the earth was void. Darkness was upon the face of the deep. What did God do? He didn't talk about the darkness, because in the realm of God, what you say is what you have. If God spoke about that darkness, God would have remained in darkness. And why God hovered upon the water, he said, let there be light, and light showed up. That's a civilization from another realm. There are many other things we should download, but it will take prayer to go there. When you find a believer defeated, he's living on earth. That's his problem. The moment a believer begins to live from the superior realm, nothing takes him unawares. Anything that happens, he will come out of it. The thing that kills men is a platform for testimonies. He will tell you like he knows his name, and watch and see, it will surely happen that way, because he knows something that is beyond what was written by professors in Harvard. He knows something that is superior to what was written by experts. There is something that experts didn't write. Immortals wrote them. When an expert writes something, it's intelligent enough to define, it's intelligent enough to rationalize, but it's not strong enough to deal with battles. Because when crisis comes,